This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. I want you to take this to heart. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine. Now this is a kid's song, but we're gonna put it into an adult world here. God is getting ready to let His Spirit shine all over the world. He's gonna let His Spirit shine so bright it's gonna light up the night, filling up His people, hallelujah, with glory all around. Listen to His voice, ask Him to get you ready, ask Him to fill you with His Spirit, young and old, all over this world. We're gonna let His light shine. We're gonna let His light shine through us to light up the night. We're gonna get together and we're gonna let His light, hallelujah, we'll let His light shine. Now here's a question I got for you. How about you? Are you ready to let His light shine? How about you? Do you want Him to let you shine? How about you? Will you let God use you? How about you? Will you listen and obey Him? Will you let Him use you to light up the night around you? Will you let Him pour His Spirit through you and splash out around everybody? Are you ready? Are you ready to let His light shine? Now here's something that's coming. God is pouring out His Spirit. He told it thousands and thousands of years ago. And He's going to use His children. He'll use His children, young and old. And the devil cannot stop us. If we will walk with God, we're going to change our world. We're going to lift the people up around us. We're going to give them hope. We're going to shine like a light in this dark world. We're going to light up the night. We're going to shine. We're going to let His Spirit come in us and fill us up. We're going to let our light shine. How about you? Are you ready? Are you ready? Is this something you want to do? Do you want to make a difference? Or do you just want to sit there in fear while the rest of the world just goes to hell in a handbasket? Because fear will take people to hell if they don't find hope. Are you willing to let God use you? Are you willing to say, I want to listen and obey. I want to let His Spirit fill me up so that I can shine like a light to light up this night. I want to let my little light shine. I want to let my little light shine. I want to fill up with God and let Him shine through me. I want to let Him shine. Now God's been telling me for a couple of years, I've just started this new kind of singing style or whatever you want to call it. Well, a new anointing that God gave me on my songs. I've just been doing it a couple of years, but all the way through those 2 years, I've been saying, young people, you're special to God. God is going to use you in a mighty way. Children, God is going to use you in a mighty way. For one thing, you're willing to just let God pour out through you. And you have a heart for people. You have a compassion for people. And you see what people are going through in this time. And you want to do something. God is going to use you if you'll just let Him pour through you. And I've been saying that and saying that and saying that. And I wasn't even really sure how it was going to happen, but I kept saying, this thing isn't going to happen in churches. That this outpouring of God's Spirit on young people, it's just going to be when they gather together. And I didn't really know what I was saying until just lately. When the government started banning churches from meeting. The government started banning people from getting in groups of more than 10. And then I was praying this morning about that because I was so discouraged. I thought, the enemy is just going to stop God's work. And I thought, whoa, wait a minute. That don't happen. Since when has the devil stopped God from doing his things that he had purposed to do? And I tell you what, he wrote about this thing, this outpouring in the last days. He wrote about it thousands and thousands of years ago. And God's going to do that in spite of the government, in spite of people not being able even to go to church. And how's He going to do it? He's going to do it through you young people. Just like I said. Hey, you can get together in a little crowd of people. I want to tell you some things that's happened in little crowds of people down through my life. I remember we had in Emory and Henry when I went to college there. We had a little group of people that would meet and we would study our Bible and we would just pray together and we'd let God's Spirit move. And we had a mighty thing going there. We had an outpouring of God's Spirit. And we really made a difference there in that college. And they were getting their lives changed. And I remember one night while we were meeting, this thing happened and it was a supernatural thing that God did. We started hearing people marching like an army marching. And we looked everywhere. There was nobody there. But we kept hearing it. Because God was using us like a mighty army. And I believe that a lot of people went out of that group to do great and mighty things later on in their life. And we became like a mighty army marching. And it came from one little group of people meeting. I tell you another group of people that I was in. I remember one time, and this happened at Hardee's, but I know you can't go to Hardee's now in groups, but we would meet there, and we started praying, just going to Hardee's and praying. And before long, people were asking us to pray for them. And then before long, we were passing out tracts, and people would go through the drive-thru and holler back in to see if we could give them some more tracts. We made such a difference in that Hardee's that officer that was stationed at Hardee's, it was that bad of a Hardee's at the time, he asked us to keep coming. We would lead people to the Lord, bound down at the seats there in Hardee's. You don't have to have a church to do something for God to get fired up for God. God can use you in a mighty way. God can use you in a mighty way if you just want to. Ask Him to fill you up with His Spirit. Be willing to listen to His voice. God can speak to you. He can, in that still small voice in your heart, He can lead you to do things that would be amazing. I remember one time that I was led to go to a friend of mine. I hadn't seen him since we'd been in church together in middle school. And I found his Bible while I was cleaning the church. And the Lord impressed me to go to him, to take it to him. And I went to him, and he told me, he said, I'm glad you came because I was going to kill myself tonight. And because I obeyed God, he didn't. And he later went on to serve God. You can make a difference. You don't have to have a church full of people. Let God lead you. And you can shine like a light in this world. Young people, God's Spirit can still pour out on you and use you in a mighty way. Just be led by God. I tell you, social media, we've used it for all kinds of junk, all kinds of problems, and all kinds of situations that have come out of it, but so can a move of God. Get on there. Let God lead you. You might have a battle on your hands with some people, but ignore stupidity and go on and put on there and post on there. Hey, share this song. Share this song with everybody. I got a YouTube channel. Get on there and share some of my stuff, because I do a lot of teaching and preaching when I do the singing. Let God use you. Get out your Bible. Do a little preaching yourself. But you got to learn, get in there and read yourself. Because you can't share things if you don't even know what it is. And listen to people's teaching. Listen to people's teaching. I know it's hard when you can't go to church. But you can listen to people's teaching. But be sure, if God tells you, oh my goodness, that's not right for you to hear, that's not right teaching, then stop listening to it. But get out there. Get out there and let Him shine. Fill up with His Spirit. Are you ready? Are you ready to let Him shine through you? Are you ready to let Him shine through you? Are you ready to let Him shine through you? Ask Him to fill you up with His Spirit. I tell you, this world needs some hope. This world needs some peace. This world needs some joy. And the last day outpouring is going to come because they know that they need it. And we don't have to go to church. I mean, we do need to go to church, but right now we can't. But you can be a light out there. Everybody, not just young people. We need to be a light out in the world. We need to be a light everywhere we go. And we need to carry Jesus with us. We need to carry God's Spirit with us everywhere we go and let Him pour out through it. Be a light. Are you ready? Are you ready to let your light shine? Are you ready to let your light shine? Obey God and let Him shine through you. I'm gonna let it shine, this little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine all over the world. I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna rise up and let God shine through me. Let it shine all over the world. I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine all over the world. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna let God's Spirit shine. I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna let God's Spirit shine. I'm gonna let it shine. And here's the verse that I've just added in here. A little bit different than the one you know. How about you when you let God use you and let your light shine? How about you when you listen and obey Him and let His light shine? How about you when you let Him use you and let His light shine? Let it shine. You're gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let your light shine. Him and listen to Him. Will you let His light shine? 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 Challenge somebody. Point to Him and say, will you let His light shine? Will you let His light shine? We've been leading people in all the wrong directions. Stand up and say, will you let His light shine? Will you let His light shine? This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. I'm going to let it shine. And you know something? This song is out there for everybody. And if you want to take it and record it and do it in different ways or sing it and put it out there on YouTube or whatever, it needs to be sung in all kinds of different voices, and it actually needs to be sung in all kinds of languages. Because the message is the last day message. And we need to get it out there. Let your light shine. Let it shine in whatever way you can, in whatever way you have. Listen to God, and He can tell you some ways you can let it shine that you never even dreamed was possible. You just got to want to. Let your light shine. You know, I've got a YouTube channel, and this is a request to go and share my YouTube channel. And this isn't just a YouTube channel commercial, but I have a whole playlist for young people who want to let God use them. And they include lots of teaching, just like this song has. And I want to encourage you to pass these on. To find it in YouTube, search for Sandy Haga, SandyHaga, and click on the one that has the little smiling face, my picture. Thank you. You know, like I said, all these have encouragement in them. And they have strength in them because they include God's Word. So, check them out. Be encouraged and be strengthened to do something for Him, to let your light shine.